I spend a lot of time talking with instructors about the importance of course narrative. I also spend a lot of time talking about what course narrative is, just defining what we mean when we say course narrative. You'll see that this term is kind of peppered throughout the ETSU MOU rubric, but it's not found in some of the QM and OLC artifacts. The reason for this is course narrative is an ETSU specific essence that we like to see in your course. Here at ETSU, we really pride ourselves on giving the student a unique experience in terms of learning. They come to our region. Our region is unique in itself, and we have a lot of ETSU specific things that we can offer. We have the Appalachian Studies programs and the Bluegrass programs. We have a stellar nursing program and an up-and-coming public health program. All of those things are unique to the ETSU experience, but how that essence is articulated in the online class is something that's often forgotten. So what we mean by course narrative is your inclusion of implementing small facets or pieces of your course that give your course personality. We often ask faculty developers, what do you bring to the course? Could I have created this course without you? And hopefully that answer is no, I don't want to create those courses without you, because you are an important and integral part of your course. And having this course narrative does two things. Number one, it positions you as more than a facilitator of the course. In some online education aspects, you see that instructors aren't necessarily teaching the course, they're facilitating the course. Here at ETSU, we want you to be a foundational part of that student's learning. We want you to be as engaged with the course as the student is, or as you want the student to be. This course narrative is your ability to articulate the connections. The connections between the content and real-world applicability, the connections between the content and meaningful learning experience, the connections between your subject matter expertise and the content that you've provided to the students. Remember that in the traditional classroom, we say a lot of extemporaneous things that truly are impactful for students. Oftentimes, the students will walk away from a traditional classroom exposure and think, wow, something the instructor said was really foundational to my learning or understanding. And when we move into the online environment, those little pockets of information are often, and for some reason, the first things to go. So course narrative is text or video that is seen either in the module description or throughout the learning guide or throughout the lecture delivery that really articulates instructor personality, connections to course content, and connections to the course's overall objectives. This, again, the modality is not important here, but the inclusion of this information is.